Romney, the former governor of Massachusetts, the last big successful Republican in Massachusetts. The focus right now on whether this candidate can succeed him. Governor, how do you think the race is shaping up?
I got to tell you, Neil, only a few weeks ago I thought it was a very long shot. Scott Brown was down by about 30 points. But as of today, Scott Brown is slightly up in the polls. The intensity of the voters is overwhelmingly in Scott Brown's favor. The momentum, obviously, in his favor. I think he's going to win tonight. I don't want to jinx anything, but all indications are that we'll see an upset tonight, which is really beyond anything I think I've ever seen during my political lifetime.
What is your relationship with Senator Brown at this point, Governor?
Oh, we've known each other quite a while. I encouraged him to run a few years ago for an open seat, a state Senate seat that became vacant, and worked for his special election campaign. And then when he got into this one, I also encouraged him to run this time. And my team that helped me in my presidential bid went to work to help him in this race. We held some fundraisers for him. I'm obviously doing some media for him. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that we help him win this. But this isn't about Republican.
Did you campaign personally with him, Governor?
Yeah, we had events in his hometown of Rentham, bringing out everybody we could, raising some money for him, and doing everything possible to get him elected. And, of course, doing media events, I'm actually seeing perhaps even more people than I'll see in the grocery store.
Yeah. The reason why I raised that is there was rumors in the Boston press and elsewhere, Governor, that I don't know if they call it bad blood or chilly relations, but he was an early supporter of your efforts to find a state health care alternative, sort of a trial version, which you helped launch with his support. And he's since kind of campaigned against that. What's the deal with that?
No. Actually, he is on exactly the same page I am. He voted for the health care plan I put in place, or I helped draft, and he continues to support the proposal I put out when I was running for president, which is to say, look, let's not have Obamacare. Let's not have a federal system. Let's have states get support from the federal government to create their own plans to get their citizens insured. He and I agree that the wrong way to go is to have an Obamacare-like plan which cuts Medicare, which raises taxes, and which has a federal one-size-fits-all plan. He's been using almost those same words. So we're on the same page.
So he didn't back away from it, because when people look at the mechanics of what you offered in Massachusetts, it's far from what some conservative diehards in the party say was that President Obama has taken what you did and nationalized it. Be that as it may, has it made sledding tough for you politically on this particular issue?
I don't know. I think as people get to know what's happening in Massachusetts, they'll see that we created a plan that got 98% of our people insured, that did not require new taxes. It costs about 1.5%, a little less than 1.5% of the state budget, so it's no trillion-dollar budget breaker like the Obamacare plan is. And of course, we didn't cut Medicare. So our plan is a lot superior. If you put in place Obamacare, it'd be a raw deal for the people of Massachusetts. They'd now be seeing their taxes go up to help subsidize people in other states to do what we've already done here without having to raise taxes. So, I like our plan. I'm happy to defend it. I know a lot of folks don't agree with me, but, that's the nature of politics. You stand for the